right. Hey guys, good morning. Let's get started. Amit, why don't you kick us off, please?
Good morning. Yes, sir. So today, first, my voice is going. Hello? Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So John, you sent me one problem, like the image was not loading in the chat, right?
Yep.
So I figured it out like it was like very critical, which hard to find it. What was happening now? Let me share my screen. I will show you.
Okay.
So this image here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So like here it was not loading and it's showing here. It is
hmm
the thumbnail image. That's why it's showing here.
It's
And
a what?
when you,
No.
uh,
Oh. hmm
thumbnail. So what was happening when app was sending image to us? So like this image was coming. This URL was coming to us. Cloudinary URL. That is
hmm
valid URL.
hmm
Okay. But when we going to do transformation, like in public group, we are adding watermark.
mm
So
Okay.
we are replacing this upload. We are replacing this upload with some properties like H200. Adding this properties we are adding watermark properties we are adding.
Okay.
So first time it was okay, but now the problem with this image was it is more than 45 MB. So
Oh,
again we are yes. Mm.
because of the
Again
watermark.
yes watermark.
Huh.
No original image itself is for more than 45 MB. It was.
Yeah, the watermark put it over the limit.
No, I will show you. So
Oh,
we were adding some properties for the reducing to size or something there.
yeah.
So that's what's causing the issue.
Okay. What does the watermark have to do with it?
So like message, these things we are adding. One properties here. This is the watermark properties we were adding.
Okay. And
Okay,
adding that property
the adding those properties was causing the issue. Image making in corrupted URL.
corrupted. Okay.
Mm.
Why that image and not other images?
So like that image, because that image was more than uh, 45 MB. So if you will try to upload in the production more than 45 MB, it will cause issue again.
Hmm. I see. Okay. What's our solution?
So solution like what I did, I have added it. So instead of what was it was doing, it was adding property two times there. If you will
Hmm.
see here, causing issue here. So
I see.
this upload here S200, it was adding into the last also.
So
So it
unnecessarily adding
was
twice.
adding it. Yes. So
Okay.
I handle the situation. I already check if it's already added, those things added. So now from new image, it's working fine. So what we need to do, Jerry, we need to change the URL of the existing image.
Okay.
I'm pinging you the URL. Can you please change for the image, the message? Or I will change it also, existing image URL there.
That'll fix the one we're talking about, but what about the ones going forward?
As going forward, like my new changes, I created a pull request for it. I
Okay.
made the code changes. So new changes will work fine.
Okay. What about any others that are already in the app?
So I think it will cover all those things like in there. So like this transformation thing, it will cover it.
Okay.
Jerry,
Okay.
have you reviewed the code now?
Hello, what?
Have you reviewed the code?
Yeah, I merged it.
Okay, it's on the QA. So we will deploy in the production also.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that right now.
Okay. And then after I work on this 3 a.m. PST time, you told me to hit that API. I tried to hit it, and both server working fine. It's not freeze, nothing. Inside the event also, you can see it's not. I did not see any irregular activity in the events there. So Jerry, looks like after you did changes, now it's not freezing the server.
I didn't change anything in it.
But you can see it's not freezing here timing.
Yeah.
You did deployment. My 330, I check it. This is a deployment thing, production deployment you did, right? Here.
Yeah.
Hmm. So this is the this changes. Then after I did not see any changes, any event which causing the server. I'm going through the logs here. There's two large logs here. You can see. I downloaded all the logs. I'm going through it, and I found three irregular activity here. So what happened now? Server like on 10th of here 10th of December between 3 UTC 39 to 3:13 server was unavailable for 4 minutes.
No.
Available for 4 minutes.
Yes, unavailable for 4 minutes on
Well,
uh, no, on 10th of December UTC 3.
Hmm.
10th,
That might have been before you made your changes, Jerry.
yeah, that makes sense. Would be at 03, but what is that in UTC? Is that midnight UTC?
It's 3
Oh no, 03, 09. So that time is UTC?
UTC. Yes.
Ah, that I know exactly what it is. That was whenever I got home and I was like, let me try to reproduce this thing. And
Okay.
then I ran the query for user streak and I reproduced it on first try.
Okay.
That's exactly what that is right there.
Okay, but then you made changes.
Right. But apparently it's happened since then. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah. Have we determined that though? Because like we're still trying to determine if it's caused by the streak.
I mean, I made the change since the streak, but yeah, I don't know where the cause is coming from. I haven't been able to conclude anything.
Amit's been investigating. So Amit, we know that the server continues to slow down at midnight UTC, but
Hmm.
we don't know if it's caused
Yes, yes.
streak
So
or
you
what.
can see John here. I'm going through logs with this time stamp. I did not see any irregular activity here. If you will go up, I will show you. This is the logs. I downloaded it, and if I will open it, now that time, and logs is also not available that day, 10th of December. It's logs available till only
I would
uh,
look more in the last just few days. What about in the last few days?
last few days. I did not see any here. Like inside the logs, I did not see this a strict one problem here inside the
We
logs.
know. Well, it might not be the streak though. That's the thing.
Hmm. So I'm going to, it's a huge log, so I'm going through it, John. So like I figure it out those things. So yeah, these parts currently here.
But we kind of already knew that though from the 10th. It happened again after the 10th. Jerry, what was the? Remember, I messaged you and I said me and Danny couldn't get the app to open. You know, it was midnight UTC just a couple days ago. Do you remember what day that was?
Check the messages. Let's see.
How you try to hang the app, Jerry? So same way now I will show you how I'm trying to do it.
Here.
I'm
Channel.
yes, here.
Um,
This strict and user hourly strict.
it
These
was
two I
only
tried.
11th.
What was that, Jerry?
It was only 11th.
The 11th, the next day. Okay,
Mhm.
but maybe the 12th in UTC time.
Yes, it would be the 12th on UTC time.
Okay, so it happened again midnight on the 12th.
And
UTC.
also, don't forget, we're not doing the hourly streak reset. We're not
Right,
doing that in production. Yeah.
right. It's the full cycle, everybody. Um, so, Amit, where are we with? Have you determined why
No,
it
John,
is
not yet.
midnight UTC?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, going through it. So I have two large logs going through it like one by one. So yeah, I'm going through it.
Are you not seeing a slowdown at
No,
midnight?
no, no, no. I did not see that time. This
Look
is
at
the
the
time.
look at the CPU usage. That's what I was able to find it by. Is I noticed the CPU for the means
Uh,
shot up.
Monitoring here, right?
Yeah.
Utilization.
What period of time is that?
So yeah, go to the CPU utilization and maybe look at the usage at midnight and see what it looks like.
UTC time zone it is.
I mean, you could just change it to 3 days, and you should see spikes. Yeah, go to the 3 days. There's our spikes. Is that midnight? I mean, it looks right on the hour. So,
Right.
yep, there it is. It's midnight.
12
There's-
UTC, 17.
yeah, and what's the percentage it's hitting? It's not even crazy high though, right? 4%? Is that, or is 4% the average? What,
The average looks to be like 30%.
what's 4.18 in the big number 4.18? What's that mean?
Overall for
All average.
overall
Everything. Okay, so the spike is 30. I don't see a grid like a
30%. This
Oh, this
CPU.
CPU spike happened for quite a while. It looks like it even it looks like it even took like an hour. So what was running for so long?
mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's doing this every day at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what if something starts right there where he's got the peak and then he's like maybe running away, like not timing out, not until it times out, right? Something.
How long? It looks like it's taking like a long time run. It's like it's taking an hour that it's elevated.
It's kind of what I mean though, is like maybe it times out after an hour.
It could. I could. I have
Is
no
there
idea.
any cron job running there? Cron agent there?
Um.
Cron agent.
Yeah. You can check the
Refresh square what it is. It's
Okay, let's continue, but I think you know where to focus on it.
yes, yes. Yeah, I will check. I will try.
Just message Jerry on Slack if you have additional questions. But that's the problem, and we need to solve it there. We got to smooth that out.
Yes,
Because
John.
it's causing a lot of disruptions each day at a peak hour. Okay. Do you have anything else to report there on it?
No, no, yeah, these two things.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Jerry, why don't you go ahead?
yeah. Web view, getting those web changes done. Have you, should I reach out to Ian if we want AI to look at the scrolling thing? I mean, I
Yes,
know there's
please.
a lot of options. Okay, I'll ping him.
Okay.
But outside of that, what other things in that web view do we need?
Um, Probably just some like polishing, um, refinements. I don't know if there's any major structural at this point. Let me go run back through it. Did you where did we leave off yesterday?
Well, yesterday I think it was just the scrolling, to my knowledge. It was
Well,
that
yeah, we made
topic.
changes to the website, but that's not the web view of
Yeah.
Circles.
We were waiting on a product page, which I saw if something got approved by Apple. I don't know if it was the product page or not.
Oh, good. Double check if it's that rad one. Let's go ahead and swap out the link.
Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah, reach out to Ian and IOD and I mean, just let them know your findings and see if they have more input.
Okay.
Okay. And what else?
Something I'm going to take time to do today is I need to reset up my environment and change over to Claude code. That's what Isabel's been using. I've just been using Cursor and I haven't been happy with the changes it's doing. So I'm gonna take some time and do the conversion for that. That won't take long. I'm almost done with it.
Okay. Okay, good.
Let's see. but yeah, hopefully, maybe that'll give me maybe some better improvements. I'll see if we could take a crack at the web view stuff too.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
You have to get a change to a link structure, right, for the preview links to display. Um, I guess Ismail was going to make a change, right?
Yeah, and I think that was actually, I think it was it was actually a problem. I think you can cover that more, but it sounds like it was actually a problem. It wasn't like an edge case we hit,
Okay.
but yeah, we looked into that yesterday, and it sounds like
Okay.
it's on his local.
Okay. Will you work with Todd today? He's got a couple test phones. I'd like to run through different scenarios with our web view of like tapping on some of those redirects. They should be able to take you to the App Store. Sometimes they're not. I feel like there's still going to be some lingering issue. But I just want to test various scenarios from a new account perspective.
Okay, I'll reach out to him. There's one tiny change I want to do, and I think it's related to replay. No, sorry, I'm looking at session replays. It's related to reactions.
Okay.
Extra reactions, like they're coming in from the subscription fine, but it's like when you do a second reaction of a different emoji. I think
Mhm.
I had that problem fixed, but it looks like something must have undone it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty easy-ish problem.
Okay. Well, let's test the portal too. Like, so, the back end admin portal where Todd can view
Yeah,
some
I
of
think what I might do is that I'm gonna probably like make just an improvement on that and have it like auto refresh. That way,
Okay.
yeah, that way we aren't always clicking and refreshing.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Good thinking. Okay, cool. Anything else you want to add there?
No, that's all I got for now.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll work throughout the day in and out on it. I'll check in on it, and I'm sure I'll have some input too.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jerry. All right, Ismail, let's get your update.
Yeah, sure. So yesterday I worked on the notifications deep link. So I fixed one problem, but I think it did cause another one. So revisiting that now, see what's going on there. I noticed it after I created a build yesterday. I didn't announce it because it was mainly for me to test. But yeah, I think I need to do a few more tweaks to get that to work. Other than that, I just shift gears a little bit to work on the um, what Jerry was saying, the whole image not showing for our links, and it was the way we were handling it on the front end. I guess it wasn't handling a certain kind of images, so I just made sure to include it. It's gonna look something like this now. So after I included our images, there was a problem where it didn't fit the fixed window we had. It was cut off, cropped. So I had to do a dynamic kind of solution where it would look something like this. So you can see that this one's short, this one's longer. So
Mhm.
that because that one was like cut off here, or it would be cut off here.
Interesting. Is it so it's like within the blue bubble? Is that why I see a little blue in the upper corners?
Oh, that right there, because the image itself gets cut off. It's
Mm.
trimmed. So like even if you go to Slack or anything, you'll see the same thing. It's because the image, like the blue is the background. Like if the image is big enough, you won't see any blue. But this one, because the image itself is like the radius of it is sharper than our card.
Up thing. Okay.
So like even like say, even if you go to Slack, you'll see that it's cut off, but their background is white, not blue.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, that's just you won't see that a lot. You just see that probably with our images or any image who has a very steep radius over here, bigger, larger than ours.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but but the yeah, you can see the card is dynamic. Now this works well. The only problem with this is that it goes back to the original problem we had, where it started off because it had to calculate it on the front end side. So sometimes it's like this.
Mhm.
So that kind of brings a question: should we have the back end calculate it now, or
I would think, right?
yeah, it's just I guess to ask Jerry, since this is not Cloudinary, these images we're getting from the web, how practical is that?
I'm sorry, like I accidentally closed this tab. What blows up.
Yeah, so you remember, you know how I told you I need to make this dynamic to fit because it was getting cropped off?
Yeah.
So now we run into the images that I have to calculate on the front end, and as you can see, that can take some, it takes some time because it needs to load the image first, then it needs to calculate its size. So it creates that jump, and sometimes it won't be like it would cause it to be scrolled like somewhat down. So we need to go to the same solution with dynamic images where we calculate it on the front end side or back end side. I'm thinking, but I know these are not cloudinary images, so they're like from the web, could be anywhere. So how practical would it be to basically have you return me in the link preview the image size?
I think I might be able to get like store this in Redis.
Okay.
See if it's fast enough. I mean, once we cache it, should be good. I'm just worried about that initial loading.
Yeah, the first time I send the image, yeah, it's probably gonna have to be calculated on the front end, and then maybe return from the back end. But after the first time, then yeah. And when I say first time, I mean as the sender when I send the link, and or I can have it honestly wait. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can just show. Yeah, that should be fine because like I'll just show the link until you have everything ready for me, and then I'll display it. So there going to be a jump. But yeah, just something to maybe, I don't know,
What did we
consider.
decide about letting the backend give the dimensions?
Yeah, Jerry, I think so. He was going to give it a shot,
Okay.
see how it works.
So I thought that was the whole point. Why are we still getting the trying to calculate from the front end?
This is different. This is not our images. We already did that for like images you see normally. This is a link,
Yeah, okay.
and this image is coming from the web, not from our Cloudinary.
I see.
And this was fixed. Even in the build you have right now in the Play Store, the size is fixed, so it'll crop it. So it actually won't show all the images right now. Even this cat was probably like showing up till here.
Interesting.
But now I have it where it's dynamic, the size, so
I
that
see.
I can fit these longer ones.
But
Because it did.
but
Yeah.
our circles links are not dynamic.
The what?
The circles size links.
No, everything's dynamic. I have any link you send right now that has an image,
Yeah.
it's dynamic.
Okay.
The component itself was not dynamic. It would just be like, oh, I'm just going to show this big of a square and whatever fits fits.
Oh, okay.
So now I made it where it's dynamic because this didn't fit. Like it was cut off right over here.
I see.
So now that I made it dynamic, it creates the whole like. So in the past, it used to be like this. See, at the beginning when it first loads, it used to be just like that. But now I made it dynamic, but then that creates the whole jumping problem that we had in images, dynamic images. But these are different. These are dynamic link images. They're not the same as chat images.
Mm-hmm.
So they're handled a little differently. So again, I would need basically the width and the height of these images, or yeah, of these images from I guess the height would probably just do, but yeah, anyways, width and height, it doesn't matter since he's calculating it, it'll probably have both. But yeah, I just need them to be basically giving to me from the backend so that that jump doesn't happen. Just load the right size right away.
Okay.
Similar to what we did with the chat images.
Yeah. And you're currently getting, how are you getting the size from, let's say, the one above it? You said you're getting that one from the web.
I'm calculating it on the front end, but there's a delay.
Yeah.
So to get rid of that delay, we have to get it from the back end.
Yeah.
It's similar to what we did with chat. Like think of this as the chat image, but it's in a different component. It's like it's a little different because this is not from Cloudinary.
Yeah.
So Jerry has to now try to give me the size from these different images that we get from the web.
And the one above it.
Okay. Oh, like any image you see right now is like we can like React Native. Once I have an image loaded, I can get its dimensions.
Yeah. And that's what you're doing for this one, these ones here?
That's what I'm doing for all preview links at the moment. It's like in your current app in the Play Store, Apple Store, that's not supported. It'll just show a square this big, no matter how tall the image is.
Mhm. Okay.
So, like right now, if I send you a link that has a tall image, it would just be cut off. It'll be like cut off over here.
I see. So we're gonna have two different ways we calculate it. The ones coming from the web are going to be calculated by the front end, and the ones that are circles links are going to be calculated by the back end.
No, they're both going to be calculated from the back end.
They will both
But
be.
because I just realized that we need these images to be dynamic as well.
Mhm.
So this, I just realized that yesterday. I was like, oh wait, this doesn't fit. We have to make these images dynamic, the
Mhm.
size.
Mhm.
So I did that, but then I realized that we're running into the same problem, which is it jumps because it needs to be calculated after the image is loaded, because that's how
Got it.
React Native knows it can't. I calculated before, but the backend can save me those values.
Okay.
So both will be calculated from the back.
Okay.
But this is new, so the code, and this is not from Cloudinary, so we don't already have those values. Jerry has to try to.
Gotcha. Okay. Google Meets is sounding really weird for me. I don't know if it's everyone else can hear it. Does everything sound normal to you guys?
Yeah, it was I was trying to like, check my stuff. It was like clicking. It was like clipping in and out. Usually, I'm running.
Yeah. I guess it was the signal, maybe. Okay. But yeah, I caught all that. Okay. So then you guys will work together on sizing these ones
Yeah, Jerry would need to see
on the back end.
what he can do to give me the sizes, and then we would have to update the what's it called, the schema to include the width and height of the images, and then from there, this this one should be complete. We will need obviously a new build. This is currently in the new architecture though, so I don't know if we want to do the same thing in the old one. Um,
Sure. Yeah, I'd like to.
so
Yeah.
I'll have
It's not
yeah.
straightforward, right? To do both, right?
It'll be very similar. There might be some changes here and there just because of the folder structure or the files are, they're different. But I think for the most part, it shouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
But
Okay. Cool.
yeah. Uh, Regardless, we need the backend. Like the backend work is going to be the same regardless. And for me, I still need to look into that whole. Like I said, I fixed one problem with the notification deep link, but I think there another problem popped up as I was testing. So
Okay. So work on that.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
Anything else you
And
want to add?
I think also Todd reported something yesterday with uploading images while on businesses was there some problems going on there. So I would also want to investigate what's going on there when he tries to
Yes.
take a photo. Sometimes it won't open.
Yeah, during like a check-in flow.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, look into that one. Let's maybe get some of these things sorted out with the old architecture, maybe do another build,
Hmm.
and maybe that'll be one of the last ones on the old architecture, depending on how well we get this new one stabilized. We'll have to test that some more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's all I had.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you, Ismail. Very good.
Mhm.
Let's get your update, please.
Yeah. Um, for me, like first, like we wrapped up the other PRs between me and Ismail, like reviewing his PRs and making sure everything is in place with his changes that he's been doing, my changes. And after that, keeps working on the flicker that happens, like when you just navigate your chat for the first time. Um, there's some flickers going on. It depends on what's in the chat. But the one that was like always I was saying is like the chat input to it flickers. I fixed the chat input and also like the text messages. But like if a chat has like the first thing the user is gonna see is like previews from topics, those flickers too. I still don't know like where exactly causes the flicker. Like I have an idea like why the flicker is there, but like what line or what component exactly because that's like for the previews. I still didn't find it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm but I know the fix. Like the fix, I just have to correctly, once I find the component, I have to correctly memorize the um the component so it doesn't flicker, or a flicker in this case it's a re-render, so it doesn't unnecessarily get re-rendered. Yeah, that's all regarding that. Century, like there is like news from Century. They didn't comment on my end. On my there's another one 2 hours ago. Okay, I saw one like was like last. Let me see this new.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, nothing. It's just like the other user commented. So the PR that I opened, there's a new comment, and again he was like, "Thanks for pinging us. We are aware of the issue and we will investigate it eventually. But as we are quite swamped with open tasks right now, we need to prioritize accordingly. This is related to session replay and the scrolling issue. So other people they having the issue too. That's why I got this like notifications because people too be having commenting on my issue that I opened and
Good.
facing issue.
Great. That's good. I'm glad that other people are finding yours and piling on because it seems like they want to keep putting it on the back burner, you know?
Yeah, they're aware of it, but like they're not seeing it as a high priority issue.
Right. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but like there's another comment from another dev session of Century. He says like he says like after looking at those, he means like the comments and everything. He said I think this is a known issue about our issue, and we are working on improving the session replay performance, but we do not have an immediate solution for this yet.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's it. So yeah, they're aware of it, but they're not like putting high tension on it to fix it ASAP.
But you said other developers are
Yeah,
commenting.
yeah, yeah,
That's good. So since they have basically the same issue we have.
yeah.
Okay. Well, there'll be more, so that's good. More of that. It probably is a really, really complicated issue for them because every app is different. Everyone uses different libraries and
Mm-hmm.
different configurations, and who knows how session replay is interacting with all these different configurations.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like I can imagine they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I wish we could help them, like maybe they would collaborate and we could do some testing or help give them some insights because they got close. Like that experimental feature they had smoothed it out, but we just couldn't see the replays.
yeah. The reason why it's smoothing, you can say like they fixed it by removing the feature. You know, so
Well, did they remove the feature? Because I mean, it still had
it's just
the
black.
data.
It's just not the data. No, the data that came with the session replay. That's been always there. It's the session replay itself. It's black. So whatever
Mm,
they're doing to reconstruct the UI and everything, it's not working because like
yeah,
mm,
yeah, and it wasn't like a solid black screen. It was like attempting. It had some very distorted recreation, but yeah, it was in effect effectively not at all. The feature
yeah,
was not working. Well, okay, so that's the latest. They're not really
yeah, that's the
anything
way.
new. Okay. Okay. What else going on?
Nope. That's all for me.
What about okay, so with the new architecture, um, you're still looking into the flicker you said, but what about the jumping around? Did you recreate any of that, like from notifications or
That,
anything?
that's fixed. Like the jumping around, like when you scroll.
Yeah, but what about more? heavier use, like maybe create a custom topic and send a message, and then the user is in a different topic when you create a custom topic. I don't know. There's probably a lot of ways
Mm-hmm.
to disrupt. As I'm assuming,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Once we do the new build, we'll go and test that too as well, and to make sure it's everything plays.
Okay. All right. So you want to fix the flicker and then do a new architecture build?
Yeah. Once also when Ismail's done, when he's fixes too, like this dynamic sizing, because it affects the flicker too.
That's true. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Anything else?
No, that's all good.
Okay.
Me.
All right. Then guess we'll leave it there. Um, Todd, I'll grab some food and then get you and Danny. We'll come back and test. We'll test out. If Jerry needs you for testing, can you have some of those test phones available? I want to really thoroughly test that web view today.
Yeah, of course, no problem. And I think we have a call at 10:30, don't we?
That's right. Yep. Okay. Let me grab some food and then I'll meet you guys there.
Sounds good.
Right.
John, meanwhile, you can check that image.
Okay. I will check on that and let you know. Thanks everybody. We'll talk later. Have a good one.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See you guys.